Hey everybody, Mario here, otherwise known as White Tom on the interwebs. And did you see the World Cup? Man, I'm in a good mood today. It was a pretty hell of a good way to kick off the World Cup. The inaugural game kicked off a few hours ago. The first match between the host nation, South Africa, and Mexico. And I gotta tell you, I'm very proud of South Africa. Those guys, I told you those guys were nothing but heart and soulful and full of heart and soul, and they proved it today. They didn't get the win, and only because the Post said no. But I gotta tell you, I'm really proud of these guys, and considering a lot of people wrote them off because they said like, well, Mexico's 17th in the world and South Africa's 83rd, so there's no chance, man. Well, try telling that to the South Africans. They scored an amazing goal on Mexico, and it would have been a win too had South Africa not made one defensive mistake. They only made one real critical one, and unfortunately it was the one that Mexico took advantage of and made the tying goal to make a 1-1 draw. Even still, the fact that Mexico didn't win or overwhelmingly win or whatever they expected, it didn't come to pass. And South Africa, well, they should be proud of themselves. And I hope that they go on and do great things in this tournament. I'm really glad. I mean, this was definitely the match of the day. I'm saying that right now because unfortunately the Uruguay-France game was not. It ended up being a scoreless draw, 0-0. And it just seemed like, I don't know, unlike the South Africa-Mexico game, it was just, I don't know, just lacked passion. I mean, I hate to admit it, but I almost fell asleep. In fact, I think I did fall asleep at the end. Which, of course, but then when I woke up, I realized I didn't miss much because no one scored and the game ended up in the 0-0 draw. I was like, oh, okay. There's going to be 3 games tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to each and every one of them. South Korea versus Greece. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch that live, but I will have it recorded because I'm not getting up at 4 in the morning to watch it. Sorry. There would be a time when I was in high school where I would get up at 3 and 4 in the morning, but not today. Not this time. Damn, I'm getting old. But I will watch that, especially since I have a great interest in South Korea, man. I love underdogs in the World Cup. Also playing tomorrow is Argentina versus Nigeria. I look forward to that one because Argentina, while they are still considered a South American powerhouse, they haven't done as well as they should have. And Nigeria is one of the great African powerhouses in that continent. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then finally, the big one, which I'm really looking forward to, is England versus USA. USA. Yeah. Can't wait for that one. There is so much hype behind it and a lot of expectations. I mean, it's touch and go. I mean, England, of course, is a European and global powerhouse in terms of football, and the U.S. is getting up there themselves. And in fact, they did really amazing stuff. They beat Australia and a couple other nations in friendlies as of late. They kicked ass in the Confederations Cup, steamrolling through every team in their way, up until they faced Brazil in the finals. But they held their own. But all the teams that they beat in their way, and that includes Spain, which is supposedly the #1 team in the world. And I gotta tell you that our boys, man, they should be proud of themselves for that. Now my only question is, with all this potential that they have, are they going to actually do well like they did in 2002, like really well, go really far, or are they going to choke like they did in '98? And I really hope they don't, because that would make me sad and angry. And nobody likes me when I'm sad and angry. Anyway, here's what I expect. South Korea will win against Greece. Argentina and Nigeria will have a surprise tie. I think Nigeria will shock the world by tying Argentina in the end. And I think the U.S. will barely pull off the win. Barely. Miracle last-minute goal. That's what I think. Alright? We'll find out if I'm right or wrong or not. I'll see you tomorrow after the games. Y2M out.